Hey guys, this is SF, and today is going to be, this video is going to be a little bit different, and I know a lot of people are wondering how my monster box is going. It's been about over a year. I don't remember the last time I did this box check or box show and tell thing. This is going to be the JP version. I'll do another one for NA, but JP, since it's pretty extensive, my JP box, I'm going to split it up into elements, but NA is probably going to be all in one video, and don't know when NA is going to come out in terms of the video, but I'm going to start off with JP. So first day is going to be fire, and fire I'm also going to be adding on to what my stats look like for now. So rank 370, cumulative login is 756. Friend points and all that stuff doesn't really matter that much to you guys. Max hit is 1100, and then highest damage is from Agna Moods in Shambhala. So her meteor with her with the sword thing does a lot of damage. I'm pretty sure drone breakers don't do that much unless you get a pinch. And multi-stats, and max luck wise 153 max lucks, and I already go all the way to the last level, which is at 95. I'm pretty sure they're gonna add more in the near future, but we will see. And then top 10 used monsters: Arthur, Low Lady, and Ghoulie are my top 3, just because of normal dungeon farming. Before, like for a long time, I was into normal dungeon farming. And then rest, pretty much Kushinada was one of my first monsters, first impossible monsters when on like my first year, before I had really OP monsters or like a good box. So I pretty much spam Kushinada. Eva 13 also used it for dungeon farming, I think. I think this is more for Charles, I think. Charles and XPs. And Roy's recently creeped up. And then Roy's Loki recently creeped out. And then Babel also recently creeped up in the past year in terms of their dungeons and the number of times I used them. But, you know, it's all those neat stats. And now it's time to show my firebox. So these are all my favorited. Favorite guys, locked and favorite, and it's mostly my Hatcher monsters plus all my max luck monsters, and there are some 5-6 star 4-5 monsters, especially those cloud monsters, because they're really powerful, like Genkai from the Yu Yu Hakusho, Ikki from Saint Seiya, and then of course Shinji Yato's probably more used. Probably the most used 4-5 star monster for me, and probably for a lot of other people, just because I use him in the 23rd floor, and then he's basically my lucky 90 for most of those rarity 5-star or lower extremes that come out lately. But yeah, I guess look into the Hatcher monsters. I don't know which one should I start from the top. Well, the newest one I got was of course Oregon from the movie Hatcher. I don't really use them that much. I think I use them in 33 from now on, but my 33 team is relatively OP, so he doesn't really do that much. In terms of OPs, I guess I do have all the Wood Slayers. So basically Roma, I got Roma. Roma is my normal dungeon farming partner, just because he has the Genius M, and the other one is Psychic. I do have Cao, which I got recently. I got it in September. I remember it because I was in Japan, and then and I think Scott rolled it for me. So that was relatively memorable. And then Himiko, another Wood Slayer, and she has a Cutthroat. In terms of other, and also Roma here, this is for 33rd floor. I keep them evolved for 33rd floor. Of course, you can use Transcension for the 33rd floor, but I don't really want to think much about turn adjusting on that point. at that point. So let's see what other monsters. In terms of max luck, the one that I really use the most in terms of max luck for fire, not much actually. Like Destroyer is really good because he has 3 nulls, flight, no warp, and no gravity barrier, but I haven't really used them that much. I don't think I used them ever for the most part. Although he is a very good monster for people that only has like a certain amount of monsters, then Destroyer was probably a good idea to max luck. Of course, he is a cloud monster, so probably not everybody will have him max luck. In terms of other neat monsters, recently I'm into Gremly just because she has that Giga Blast and also a no damage wall. So very good for like the Himikos with Himiko when there's a wood no damage wall. Dungeon, although strike shot's not that great, still good. You use her for recently is Coco, the New Year's Princess Noko monster. So she's relatively good. But I think the most most used in terms of fire max luck is Noelle in the no damage wall department. In the gravity barrier department is probably either Daisy or what's her name, and probably Mary. There wasn't really any recent no gravity barrier wood dungeons, so I haven't used her that much. But you know, 16 turn command strike shot is always good, and then the lock on shockwave is good, and then 2 nulls, which is also not bad. In terms of other like memorable stuff, memorable max lucks is of course this guy. This guy is my first max luck monster in JP, so he's kind of memorable. Good for no warp monsters, and basically like a pseudo Izanami. Giga Blast, although different from Izanami, but he has a no warp and a meteor strike shot, so a pseudo. And I think I used him to get my first Kushida as well. I think I used him and then like 2 and then an Izanami or something like that to get her. And then of course Izanami, my first impossible max luck, my only one right now, just because I don't really farm impossibles that much. But Izanami was relatively easy and I didn't have to think much about it, so you know, why not? It was like a why not type of thing. In terms of monsters I don't have but I really want is of course Arcadia. I haven't been in Arcadia yet, but I think that's pretty much it. In terms of other fire monsters, Hanzo, I guess. Hanzo's relatively good now, but you know, I think he is going to fall off a little bit. Soon, just because he's a meta monster, not really much of an OP monster. But in terms of fire monsters, I think that is pretty much it. I don't think I left out anything, because when I roll for 5 stars, when I roll like 5-star Hydra monsters, I don't favor them right away, so might not have gotten everybody in, but it looks like I have. Yeah, I pretty much have. And stuff I really want to work on, let's go to favorite. There's not much I really want to work for in terms of max lucks. I guess Fenrir, I think I max lucked him because I fused light Fenrir into him when I was farming for something. I remember I needed him for something. And then Slash, you know, he's relatively easy because you can farm normal Slash. Kadin was good when she was released, you know, no gravity barrier, and then her strike shot is a Agnamut X strike shot. I haven't used her that much either. Like a lot of max luck when you get into like the 100, like even like the 50+ mark of max luck, it's really hard to find uses for stuff that you don't max luck. So for me, when I max luck, you know, I just max luck because it's new, and sometimes it's limited like Noelle or like the cloud monsters. But you know, Sometimes I don't really use it. And then I guess in terms of most used fire monster is definitely Asuka. Just because in any no war dungeon, I basically put her in. Even if it's not a wood monster, just because her strike shot is really strong. It's like a meteor style, but you can aim it. You can aim it and then it bounces back, and if you aim it right, then you can basically trample most mobs and it deals some decent damage. It deals about, I think it's like a 700k meteor type. And then, as you know, some people know, I really like blast monsters from the, like, you know, with the Gremlin and then TVT and Nico monster. I really love my blast monsters, blast bombs, so her with the sub blast is really good. And the homing is also good for mob clear. But pretty much all you see here are like max lux. So in terms of fire monster, max I have 1, 2, 3 on the first row, 3 on the second row, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 with Lilim or Leah, but she's different. 14, 15 from Vamprawler. Oh yeah, this one. Although she's a luck 90 only, but I didn't really bother to do the friend points. And pretty much lazy. Surtur is max luck. Alexander's max luck. Is Gargo max luck? Nope. I should work on her. Is she the... no, she's not the festival version. Let's see. Alien Grey is max luck for some reason. Burning Godzilla is max luck for some reason. Princess Sako was max luck for some reason. Like I said, oh yeah, Inari X, I don't really max luck, but I evolved him. Hydra is definitely not max luck. So there are some monsters I can work on. Momotaro is max luck, and then Mordred. I used Mordred before I had Sanada. Before Sanada's Transcension actually came, I used Mordred just because of the 100% meteor onto the 23rd floor. I can just turn adjust 23 and then on 23 and then use the meteor and then basically bypass the explosion from whatever circuit or the mobs or whatever. And I think Yoshimune is also, yep, max luck. So that's pretty much it for fire monsters. If you had any other questions of fire monsters that I have, then be sure to ask me. But that's basically it. For people who might be wondering what this is, this guy is Hatcher Monster 5/6 Hatcher Monster. Relatively okay, no guide, no warp, no block. Bump combo is rebound laser. Strike shot is explosion strike shot. The ascended version is, I think, flight, no guiding bear, and he's a blast type with that rebound lock on. But I'm just keeping him evolved just because I don't have the ascension materials yet. And I think this guy is not bad, especially with blocks being kind of meta right now. Might as well keep him in this form just so that I have the no block for now. But like I said, that's pretty much it. If you have any other questions of what fire monsters and what's good, what's not, or something like that, then be sure to comment. But that's pretty much it for me. I hope you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.